We live in a world shaped profoundly by the work of graphic designers. The forest of logos, image, signs, and symbols that surround us have a powerful impact on many of our decisions. Graphic design has been a useful tool on improving the clarity and impact of publications, web designs, advertisements, branding, and even voting ballots. However, errors by graphic designers have caused negative outcomes. For example, the Palm Beach County ballot design incident in 2000 led to a complete recount due to the confusing ballot design. As voters tried to vote for Al Gore, they were mistakenly voting for one of his direct competitors, Pat Buchanan. Some voters realized their mistake, tried to correct their ballots, and in reality, they had violated their ballots by casting a second vote. The 2000 Floridian ballot conundrum is a perfect example of how bad information graphics can cause confusion in the public realm. Michael Johnson, the writer of Problem Solved, concurs that bad infographics can affect the way we get to work or explore through museums or even how we perceive international experience. A good information design has accurate information and easily understood, which are the qualities needed in ballot design. Teresa Lepore, the supervisor of elections officials for Palm Beach County, thought she was doing a service for people in Florida by increasing the size of the type on the ballot so it will be readable by the elderly, which prompts the idea for the butterfly ballot. The yes and no votes for the candidates on the left are interlaced with the yes and no votes for the candidates on the right page. This creates the punch holes to be not in sequential order. The typeface was too condensed and all in capital letters. The result backfired due to voters having difficulty reading the candidate's name. Following the Palm Beach County incident, Marcia Lawson from AIGA wrote in her book Design for Democracy, Ballot and Election Design, stated that the election officials need ballots that can provide clear information to avoid misunderstandings on the part of their constituency. She created design system and principles as solution to government communication. Lawson's idea was to use lowercase letters for greater legibility, understanding the hierarchy, and color use. Combining lowercase and capital letters produce ascenders, which is strokes that extend above the standard height of lowercase letters, and also descenders, which is strokes that extend below the baseline of the letters, and these elements provide visual clues and helps readers to quickly and accurately identify words. Lawson also suggested the use of colors from each party such as the color red and blue. She believes that the use of color would encourage voters to register more, but it could be a problem due to the budget cost. In 2005, optical scan ballots for Schenectady County, New York, cost $30,669.99 for only 103,000 pieces. It means that each ballot costs 29 cents, not including shipping and taxes. The inflation might as well increase tremendously 14 years since then. While redesigning the ballot with colors and lowercase sounds like a good idea, some states that don't have enough funding to produce such demanding design. Recent study shows that some states have more funding from the Help American Vote Association, aka HAVA, than the others such as New York. But that doesn't make New York immune from bad ballot design. New York has long had a confusing full-face ballot law that requires every race to be listed on a single piece of paper. Many experts say that full text page leads to information overload, which triggers confusion and errors. Another problem is that having the first candidate's name places under the same column with instruction tend to be missed by the voters. So how do we solve this problem with ballot design in a more simplistic way? Let's take a look on countries such as Indonesia and India. In Indonesia, the ballot design system includes the photographs of both candidates from the dominant parties. Each consists the president and the vice president parties from each parties. Also, instead of circular chat, Indonesian ballot provides the image of the candidates in color where you can punch your needle in. Implementing the candidates' photographs help with people who don't remember the name of the candidates, people with dyslexia or people who have vision impairment. This method could help the voting experience to be more democratized because the choice is more available for more people. It is really helpful for most people because humans understand the ethos of a photograph. Therefore, they are able to sympathize with candidates. The voters will immediately be redirected to read the candidate's name under the photograph, avoiding inaccuracy when it comes to vote. In India, however, symbols and icons of the parties are included in the ballot design. According to the officials, symbols have made it easier for the voters to associate themselves with the political parties, similar to how we associate ourselves with a brand or a company. Even though it helps the people in India to vote for their leaders, it might be a problem in America. The symbols can be a major distraction from what is important, such as the candidate's name. Furthermore, there are too many elections happening in one day, then it is impossible to constrain the party's entire symbols into 10 pages of paper. Since there are 3,412 customized ballot designs throughout the nation, one of the things that we can do to prevent future problems is to have a standardized design. Using research and the usability tests, we could discover a solution to prevent something similar to the 2000 election or the 2004 Broward County incident from ever happening again. The implementation of different elements that could work, such as using photographs, typography, changing the colors, and etc., could further improve the ballot design system. In conclusion, utilizing standardized design for ballots in the US should ensure future accuracy in elections, and it could guarantee a fair and free election, which is the goal that every voter deserves.